Hi all. So this is an update on the fixing of my my Lexus IS 250. It's been a long time coming, but somehow I've been putting out the video because I wanted to be sure that everything was all fine and dandy. So of course you will know in my last update, my last video, I the car had a bit of play in the steering, so uh, took it to several garages, and they identified that it was the steering rack. Even I had a bit of suspicion that was going to be the issue. But the issue I had at that time was that most of the garages said that the steering rack had to be coded to the car. So even if you get one off a supplier or eBay or whatever, it had to be coded to the car, and they didn't have that facility. I went through over 4 to 5 garages trying to get it fixed. At some point I was even about to give up, but luckily I found one that was about 15 miles from me, and they were able to take it in. It took a lot of patience because it took about a month, about 6 weeks for them to go through that process. Not because of not because they didn't have the ability to do it, but the resource. The person that's going to do it went on vacation, and it got fixed. When it got fixed, the MOT expired, so it was a long, painful process. But I'm glad that we went through that process. I almost got discouraged and changed the car, but I'm going to tell you that I am happy that I did not do that, because since then the car has driven like a dream and continues to drive like a dream. The car is a 2006 SEL Lexus IS 250, and I'm going to tell you that I love the car because it's almost 20 years. By this is 2025. By next year it's going to be 20 years, but I think the car is fantastic. It has aged nice. There's a bit of wear and tear. You can see here there's a dip here, but I think the leather still holds up well for a 20-year-old car. It's really cool. It's really cool. Some of the features, I love some of the features that it has for a car that since back then in 2026, it had features like the touch button to start the car. Even when you want to open the car, if you notice the key, it will just unlock. When you lock it, when you walk into it, you unlock. It's one of the things that Tesla has that this year has the Japanese have incorporated into their vehicle about some 20 years back. What else? The wiper, the automated wiper, if it detects water, it just wipes. Little things like that. Adaptive lighting, reverse camera. It's just so many things that does not come to mind right now. But I love it. I love it. It's held well. So I'm really happy that I went through with the repairs, because one of the issues I had was that, based on my research at that time, a lot of people complained that several months after they fixed it, they changed the rack, the problem still came back, and so I was wary about that. But I wanted to take a while to experience it, and 1 year 5 months later, I think I'm happy that I got it fixed. I think I got it fixed for about £800 there. About the parts cost about 300, and some other things, labor, and I fixed some other things. So on the whole, for the steering rack, to be about 500-600, and then 200 for other ancillary things. But yeah, I'm happy that I went through with it. And let me just take you around for see this. Sorry, it's raining. See this 20-year-old car. Yeah. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that this car is 20-year-old. It's still. I think it still looks good. I think it does. I think it does look very good. Of course, there's a bit of curb rash in the wheels, but yeah, I think it looks good for. I'm happy that I took time out and fixed it at that time. So yeah, I remember in my comments there were a lot of comments about people having similar issues. Personally, I think mine came as a result of having it packed for a bit, for some 2-3 months. I was driving it frequently, only once in a while, so I think that was where it developed. I think somebody too alluded in my research, somebody alluded to something similar happened to them. But yeah, the good news is that we've been able to fix. You can get a local garage that can fix it. Yeah, you can get it fixed. And if you're in the southeast, you can just, if you want signpost to where I got my fix, I'm happy to give out that information. For a 20-year-old car, like I think I love. Sorry, I keep saying it, but I do like it because it's so the car is 140, almost 142,000, and there are no issues. The AC still cools very well. Everything drives. The only thing is, I think there's a bit of noise coming from my end. Well, nothing significant, but I am always sensitive to any kind of noise. Nothing significant, not silent. I think there's a bit of no, maybe you can even hear just like some hum coming from the engine. But aside that, no, the car's it's been awesome. Although we're looking at adding another car to the fleet, because I've got family and there have been situations where we need multiple cars at the same time. So I'm looking at going by the way of an EV. If you have experience with EVs, let me know, because all my life I've always been a petrol head. On all my vehicles I've always been petrol, from German, Korean, Japanese. They've always been Korean, and I'm thinking, should I take the plunge, especially now that I think that they're beginning to hold value. They're beginning to come at a very good price point. So I've seen a lot of how high mileage one falling within my budget. And I understand that Teslas that they go very far. They go like 250 with little or no issues. And to me, that's kind of like the Toyota Japanese way, where you see them going high mileage with little or no issues. So I'm looking at, I'm not looking at a particular brand. Just tell me your experience so that I can guide my thought process without, like I said, it's just right now I'm just considering. I've not taken the plunge, but it's been good to get experience from people that have gone through it and get their opinion and their experiences. But my research shows that it looks like it might not be a bad idea. So there just might be videos about me scouting through different EVs. But really, what do you think about it? I was against EV for the longest time, but I think lately they've started becoming a bit more acceptable. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, but yeah, that's the update. I've been able to fix it, and it's been fine the past 1 year, 5 months. Let me know your experience. Were you able to fix yours? I'm sorry I didn't reply to some of those comments earlier. But I've dropped updates on there, and if you want any more clarifications, let me know. I'm happy to help. Yeah, that's it.